many avid CrossFitters out there, training and working out is just a part of regular life. But generally, CrossFitters have this misconceived notion that 3, 2, 1, go means pedal to the metal, 90 to 100% of your heart rate, completely flatline the workout, full send, holy mother. And that definitely has some place in the sport of CrossFit. Certain workouts, things like Fran, Death Race, Grace, Isabel, and anything pretty much under 5 minutes, that's pretty much the strategy you should have. But when you've got workouts coming out that have a 20-minute cap or a 20-minute AMRAP, going out hard in the first 5 to 10 minutes may not be the best strategy. One of the best things I've heard when it comes to training was from Ben Bergeron. And he mentions that the final 2 minutes of your workout, you should have the ability to increase the pace rather than decrease and just kind of hold on for the rest of the workout. With that notion in mind, we should approach our workouts a little bit differently. Let's break down the 3 types of workouts you're going to come up against and how you should approach each one. Starting off with number 1, a 5-minute cap workout. Anything 5 minutes or under will generally be present in a day that you've either approached a strength workout or have a quite big accessory gymnastics piece prior. When you have a 5-minute workout, there's only one rule. 100% out the gate as hard as you can, get that work done. These workouts generally have no strategy. You gotta have the mindset that you're willing to hurt for only 5 minutes. These workouts are awesome because they're over and done with real quick. However, the lactic acid buildup can be quite aggressive, quite intense. So be ready for this. But this is the workouts that you should send. Your pace from the start to the finish should be the same. Next are workouts that range between 5 and 15 minutes. These are generally the 90% of CrossFit workouts that you'll come up against. That 5 to 15 minute mark is pretty common. Most workouts such as Helen, things like Kelly, things like Karen, and other base workouts that are in the CrossFit space will generally take a little bit more of that moderate range time. This is where we've got to start really breaking down our workouts. Of course, different workouts will have different strength movements and for different people. So you might be better at things like wall balls, box jumps, and pull-ups, where you might struggle at things like push jerks, power cleans, and snatches. So of course, you've got to approach the workout based on your own ability. If you have a strength movement, definitely push it harder. Then there comes workouts that range between 5 to 15 minutes. Normally AMRAPs, these things can get a little bit spicy and we have to have a bit of a word of caution to ourselves before we begin the workout. We can't go out too hot out the gate. This also doesn't mean to coast from the beginning. So you got to play it a little bit smart. Identify the movement that you're going to be good at and the movement that may take more energy or be harder for you to perform. Then, perform rep schemes on the movement that you're better at that are a larger rep scheme that allows you to get more rest or give you more time on the movement you're weaker at. Using this mindset will make you a little bit more efficient when it comes to approaching workouts that have one good movement and one bad movement for you. If obviously you're in your wheelhouse and it's like rowing and burpees and you're like 900 foot tall, well then yes, you probably can increase the pace a little bit more and you could probably go a little bit harder than someone like my size who's about 5'7", and wall balls and rowing demolish me. So obviously pick and choose based on your strength workouts, but identify your strengths, identify your weaknesses, and make sure that you're having a rep scheme that allows you to give yourself a bit more rest on those weakness movements. Push hard on the strengths, go easy on the weaknesses. Our final workout range is our long workouts, our chippers, our grinders, our head draggers, the ones that suck the most. However, they are the longest. Things like Murph, things like Woods, things like Chad, all those long workouts that are grindy, that are usually past that 15-minute mark. These are the workouts that we do have to take a little bit smarter, and we've got to realize that this is now an endurance workout. Taking more well-timed rests will be key in these workouts. Same idea as the one before, identify your strength and weakness movements, but go a little bit easier on those strength movements. Reduce that rep range. If it's 21 reps, 3 sets of 7 may be a better idea. Big set, small set is also a really smart way to break up big chunks of movements. Performing 12 to 13 reps out of 21 and then finishing off the remaining reps in a smaller set will not only physically be easier, but mentally be easier too. You've got to be smart when we approach workouts. Just going out the gate hot is not going to do well. Remember, our lesson for today. On the shorter, sub 5-minute workouts, there's usually no strategy. Go hard and hold on. From the workouts that are between 5 to 15 minutes, identify the strength and weakness movement. And then from there, focus on doing bigger sets on the strength movement and smaller sets on our weakness movement. When we get to chipper workouts, this is endurance. Still identify those strengths and weaknesses, but be smarter with how we approach our sets and use big set, small set to more accurately dominate our workouts. Remember, big set, small set. If you have 21 reps, you perform something like 13 to 14 reps in your big set and then 6 to 7 reps in your small set. That way, you're mentally and physically more prepared to get more out of your workouts. Be smarter and be better. Win more. That's going to be today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next episode. Day 21, signing out.